Hey everybody, happy Saturday, wherever you are tuning in from. This is a live with my friend Poppin Creations, and we have started a series and it is called Poppin Creatives. Okay. And so she'll be on in just a moment. I want to make sure that she gets in to this live, and we are multi-streaming. We had some snafus when I streamed with my ladies from Kinks and Drinks. Okay, and then so we finally figured it out that how to do it. And I think I see my friend in the building. So let me, without further ado, get ready to introduce you to my friend Gwen. And she is the founder, the owner of Poppin Creations, y'all. So we are here on this Saturday. Let me bring my friend into the stream, y'all. Hey, lady.
Hey
How
everybody.
how are you? Can you hear me?
Good morning. I'm
Can
doing
you hear
well,
me?
thank you. Can you I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, I think it's a little delay.
Yes.
Yes, there was a little delay. Okay. So I see we've got 7 people here. We're streaming to my channels and your channel. And so wherever you're tuning in from, you are free if you are subscribed to join the chat. And if you're not subscribed to both of us, make sure that you do that if you're interested, so that the next time we go live, you can join the conversation. So we are both are crafters and creatives, right?
Yes, we are. Put on my
So
gloves. Hold up.
she bringing the heavy artillery. Okay, watch out, watch out. Oh, she's bringing
I forgot about my gloves. Yes.
it. Okay, so what we got here? What? Oh, she says what? She is branded Poppin Creations, y'all. So she is creative, and I've got some questions, and we're just gonna vibe today, y'all. We got a couple of questions, but since we know each other, we are free to just get in there and just converse and get in there. Oh, we got a question from comments, y'all. See who is in here? Anita. Anita, good morning.
Good
And
morning,
thank you for
Anita.
joining. Thank you for joining. Okay, so I got a couple questions for you, and we know it's Saturday. I think it's Saturday, right before the holidays, and I want to introduce my viewers to you, and I get introduced to your viewers as well over on Poppin Creations. So I got a couple questions. You ready, ma'am?
I'm ready.
Apparently, I'm not. So hold on. Let me let me find my questions. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Here we are, right here. And again, this is Poppin Creations. You can find her over on Instagram at Poppin Creations underscore, and we'll find out more about her in the future. So, easy question. If you can tell me, ma'am, how did we meet?
Oh, that is a great question. We met, oh my gosh, this is 2023. So we met 21 years ago. Oh my gosh. Oh my
She
gosh.
done
Let
put
me
the
hide
math
my
on
gray
it.
hairs. Let me hide the gray hairs.
See,
Oh
that's why I
my
put the hat
gosh.
on, the scarves and hat all
Yes.
them sneaky grays.
Yes. So
Okay.
we met in the school system. I taught special education. I'm a retired teacher. And she was like, oh my gosh, my go to. Although she was working as a librarian, oh my gosh, when I tell you the jack of all trades. So she had to deal with people like me who had to figure out how to use all this technology that I've been practicing for weeks to come on here, right? But she has been amazing and instrumental in my life ever since I've known her. Shoot straight from the hip, tell you like it is, make sure she always took time and explained everything to me. And I don't understand. You were so patient with me, and you still are patient with me. So basically, when the school district, I think we weren't using as many computers back then. It was Blackboard and all of that. So as the system started changing over, she was just that person who just kind of helped get me acclimated. And I would go back and forth to her so many times. But she was always so patient. And we all actually look alike too. Don't do we look alike?
Listen, let me hop in here. Yes, absolutely. And see, back in the day, we both at the time had relaxed hair. Y'all, I'm looking the wrong way because I don't have this camera. So I'm looking here. Okay, we're both on our computers. And so we both had relaxed hair. And the kids would be like, they would see me in the hall and they would call me her. They would see her in the hallway and call her me. And I was like, So I started looking like, well, yeah, I guess I get to, I guess we do look alike. And so yeah, so we definitely met in the school systems. And if you're on my channel, I have this little series where I talk about, the workhouse and things that go on in my career without disclosing too much. And I'm always like, oh, you cannot find friends at work. You don't need friends at work. You ain't gonna have no real friends at work. But I do give a caveat every now and again. And she is that caveat because she is one of the truest persons that I have met in my life that I call a friend. And I'm happy to call her my friend, my sister,
I
all
did
of
all
that.
that. Yes,
So
yes.
definitely we are a tag team. And so thank you all again for joining. So look at Duchess Kiki. She'd have told us, yeah, y'all do look alike. You should have seen us back
Hi.
in the day.
Yes,
Duchess
yes.
Kiki's in the building, and she's in the East Coast time zone. And she is also someone who is very creative. She makes jewelry. She has now ventured into being a beauty influencer. So if you need some rouge
Oh,
and some mascara and some
can you
lip
help
paint
me,
and stuff,
please?
of course
Look
she
at me. I
can.
need
She
you
can.
right now. Yes.
So at the end of the stream, I will link everybody who has a YouTube channel that joins into the chat. I will link theirs down in the bottom bar so that anybody coming by can find everybody's channel and support and subscribe to the channel. So we appreciate you, Anita and Duchess Kiki, for popping in here today. Oh, you're welcome. No problem. We're all about supporting each other.
Yes.
So, Miss Ma'am, I'm gonna put you on the spot again. Let me put you back over. Let me big you up over here. Let me put myself little. I want her over
Uh-oh.
here. Yes.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute.
Yeah. So, what you drinking? What you got in that cup, lady?
That's my coffee. It's coffee. It's coffee. Yes. It was this
Okay.
yesterday,
Okay.
but it's coffee today. Just a little wine.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So you are a very. You said that you started out as a special education teacher in the district, but I always saw you as someone doing other things creative. I know you coached basketball, you were a classroom teacher, but I also saw a creative side in you that you was just, I think, budding to show. So, how did you get started as a creative?
So honestly, I was a youngster, maybe around 12 or 13. I was painting on jackets, painting on shoes and clothes. I wish I had some samples. One next time we meet, I'll have to have some pictures to flash of some of the work I did back when I was in my early 20s. It's hilarious when I look at what I used to do and what I do now. But basically, my mom used to shut the door because I had stuff hanging from the ceilings, pictures on the wall that probably made no sense to her. I was putting pins in my jackets and gluing buttons on jackets and cutting them up and I don't know, sticking things on shirts and sticking those same images on the canvas tennis shoes. And I thought I had it going on. You hear me? So I really was very, very creative way back then. It was just over the top, over the top, over the top. So it's always been there. But once I went to school and ended up getting more into the coaching and teaching arena, I really dedicated a lot of my time to my career. So I would say, even though I was creative then with a lot of the things that I wore, when I coached, and I was all in with that. So once I retired, it's like I tapped back into my creativity. And it's like the more I tapped into it, the more creative I became. But I've always been a creative soul, always, as a young child.
Awesome, awesome. So thank you for that. You guys, you heard her say that buzzword retired. And so she has been my biggest cheerleader, trying to help me to get on out of the school system so that I can do her, be like her. Because let me tell you, this lady ain't got no cool. Let me tell you, she will send me pictures of her early in the morning, got her feet propped up watching something on TV, and I'm at work. I'm like, so
Yeah,
disrespectful.
yeah, yeah,
So disrespectful, y'all.
yeah. I get chewed out. I do get chewed out. Yes.
I make sure. I make sure. I'm like, how disrespectful. Then was it her or was it somebody else? I think I was at work one day. quite a few of my friends have retired. One day I was at work, got a message on my phone. I looked, I'm like, so disrespectful. Somebody was no, it wasn't you. It wasn't you this time. Another friend was FaceTiming me in August or September from Aruba. I was like, the disrespect is so real. Look at these people.
I
They
know.
know I'm at work. Why
Yeah,
are they
yeah,
calling me? Why are they
yes,
FaceTiming?
yes, yes. And
The
then to
pressure.
be able to get up and go crafting, oh my gosh, it's such a passion. When I tell you I love it, and I don't know what your next question is, but it's, oh my gosh, to be able to sleep in and then get up and craft and then be up all night and then go lay down and get you a good night's rest and then send pictures to your friends while they're at work. I love it.
You see what I'm saying? She's admitting ain't no shame in her game. She can't even deny that she does it. So you heard it here that she does me like that. And I love it. It's motivation. So thank you so much for that. And in the building, we have my good sis, Lawana. She's saying good morning. And
Good
we definitely
morning,
favor.
Luana.
Don't be out there committing no crimes, ma'am. Think then folks come looking for me
Good
thinking it's
morning.
you. You got them gloves on too. No.
I
And,
have gifted hands for all your demands.
look at her. She front and back. She did the Beyonce on it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, and Anita says, congratulations on your retirement.
Thank
Duchess
you.
Kiki, look, Duchess, we in the same boat. Okay. Can't wait to retire. So that is an exciting option for someone. When you have paid your dues into whatever chosen career that we were in, and if we are afforded the opportunity to retire, I believe every living soul should have the opportunity to retire. And there's one thing that my friend always says to me. What do you always tell me when I tell you I'm nervous about something, I'm
I
apprehensive?
said, I said, God got you. You're going to be just fine. Anytime you follow your dream, your passion, whatever it is that gives you life, that brings you joy, that you're passionate about, your gift will make room for you. I promise you. I promise you. I am a living witness.
That is the
And we
one.
didn't rehearse, and we didn't rehearse that. I knew what she
Mm-mm,
was talking
mm-mm,
about.
That is the
Yes.
one thing that whenever we're talking, and I'm like, girl, I don't know. I'm hemming and hawing. She's like, listen, your gifts will make room for you. So she done went into that Donald Lawrence tune. Your gifts look good on you. I'm like, oh my goodness, girl, I love it. So she's my
And if you
motivator.
let me say this real quick. So I'm knocked out in the bed. My phone rings. My neighbor who he rents tables and chairs, and he calls me like at around 9, and he says, "Hey, Gwen, somebody needs pipe and drapes right now.
Today,
Do you hear me? She needed
today,
a decorator
today,
coming from Virginia. She needed them right
today,
now. Yes,
today.
today, today, yes, yes, right before this call, right before the call. So I had to rush, go and get get the pipe, get the drapes. So that's what I mean when I say your gift will make room for you. Let me tell you, I did not expect that. I didn't see it coming. So I mean, early this morning, I was on the grind. Do you hear me?
Mhm.
Yes.
So and listen, that's a testimony. She's talking about the drapes and something, but if I'm gonna pop up a couple of pictures that I stole from her Instagram, y'all. Don't try to sue me because I ain't got no money, okay? But when she's talking about things that she does, here's some samples of her work. She is also an event planner. Hold on, y'all, because she's talking about that. And she does beautiful work. I'm gonna go ahead and pop up some of the things that I stole from her Instagram. I stole them, but I did it.
And the
So,
stage I built the stage.
oh, you did? Okay, let's start. I'm gonna start with the first one, then we're gonna go on down. So we
Yeah.
have this right here, this item here. It looks like a balloon 70th birthday party. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, actually that's when I close to when I really first started doing balloons, which was like a couple of years ago. So this is some of my first work. I did it for a couple who was celebrating a 70th, and I just went into their home and just kind of did my thing. A lot of times I'm not sure what I'm going to do. This is what you would call more like an organic balloon, and just keep in mind. Balloons, they take their shape, and there are so many different qualities of balloons. So like I say, this is my first work, the 70 sign I made that you see in the background. I made it out of cardboard, you know um You see, as you can see, I did the carpet, and I just shaped it. I didn't know how it was going to turn out. It's called organic when it just takes its own form, and all the balloons are different sizes. So again, this is some of my very first work, maybe 2 years
Wow.
ago. Yes.
That is beautiful. I mean, I'm looking at the dice and the balloons, all of that, the red carpet. I mean, I know that is an organic situation, and you are doing what you were destined to do post retirement. And so I'm just, and everybody in the chat is in awe of how beautiful. And you saying this is your first work. And so we are amazed at your work. So let me go on and through some other projects that you've done. This is a 60th, I guess, something birthday.
Yes. Yeah. This right here, guys, is a 60 that I made out of foam board. Went into Home Depot. They had the huge foam pieces. And again, I turned 60 last year. So I made this huge. This is about 4 feet. I don't know if it looked as big on the picture, but it's about 3.5 feet tall. So it's huge. And I painted it and put the glitter on it. I made the floral on the corner, and it's all hand done. All of it is hand done. So it was a part of the decor for my birthday celebration.
Oh, that was your birthday. Okay, got it. That is
Yes.
beautiful, girl. That
Yes.
is beautiful.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so we got another event here. So tell us about what this is.
Oh, yeah. This is for like my baby girl, like my goddaughter. She doesn't know she's my goddaughter. I call her my goddaughter, just in case
Okay.
you're listening. But yes, she got married, and and she's real picky. So I had to make sure I pulled out all the stumps for her. And this is basically where she and her husband sat. This is the specialty table, the sweetheart table. And as you can see, the venue, it came with an arch. And I just kind of went in and did my thing. I wasn't, sometimes I map out what I'm going to do, and sometimes I just go with the flow. So a lot of the things I prep them before the event, like the arrangements that you see, I did those at home to save me time, because that's important to prep things early so that it won't take up so much of your setup time. But yeah, this was a wedding. Yes. So
Awesome,
I did the
awesome.
floral and everything. Everything you see was hand done.
Wow. So it takes
Yes.
a lot of time, I know. And so you guys, let me tell you, I know that she is an event planner, and she also is available. So if you're having an event, she has called Will Travel. She is a
Yes.
premium now, just not uh top 45 budget. Now she does require a nice budget.
It's so funny.
So, but if you want the best, you've got the best right here. And this is not just a full promo for her, but this is really just to put it out there, honestly, to introduce you to my friend, my sister, and to
Thank
just
you.
let you know you're welcome. So that you know what she does, and just supporting on, supporting. All righty. So we know it's the holiday season, and I did peep that you had some other things you had done. Tell us about this item right here.
So this door, oh gosh, so the door itself are all poinsettias. They were all hand done, actually on a panel, so it was hand done. Each poinsettia was placed or installed or applied to the
Okay.
material separately. And then I had some gold poinsettias, and I was like, what am I going to do with these gold poinsettias? I thought it would kind of set it off. So I just kind of made a line going straight down the door. And then I was like, well, this makes doesn't make a lot of sense. So then I went and found a bell to make it look like the gold poinsettias were pouring out of the bell. I thought that was a great added touch. And
Oh
I'm not sure if you
wow.
can see, but around the door there are lights. Now, one of the
Okay. We can see the bell a little bit from this
it
angle here.
disappeared.
Yeah. Do you see the other
Oh
one? Okay, let me go
yeah,
back.
yeah, yes.
Okay, I don't have my little magnifier. I don't want to mess up, but I can't zoom in. But you can see the
Uh-huh.
bell, and so those are
Yes.
gold points that are just coming out. Oh wow,
Yeah, and the
red
greenery
carpet
had.
again.
Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, that's a good picture. Yeah, and there were some high winds in that neighborhood, so some of the things had to blow off. I had to go back and put them on, but that's it. So, yeah,
Wow.
one of my doors, I do them all the time. I do them in backdrops as well, just the floral backdrops. Yeah, and it's crazy
Wow.
though, creative lady, because I did this maybe a couple of years ago, and they recently started doing the floral backdrops. They haven't always been out. A lot of times you would see the backdrops, but they were um, the flowery backdrops that you could put in the
Mm-hmm.
background, but they weren't real flowers or silk flowers, if that
Oh,
makes any
like
sense. It was a picture, like a huge banner.
yeah, I have one over here somewhere. I
They
don't
were
know. Yeah.
they were
Mm-hmm.
flowered banners like the one you have. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah, and I've had them too. And I decided, why not do the silk flowers on the banner? How beautiful would that be? I'm actually doing a row a white one now. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so pretty.
It is. It
Yes.
is. That is awesome. Awesome. Let's go on to, let's see, what do we have here? We've done the door decor, and that was, I think, the first one that we popped up. So what is this? Is that
I
your 60th?
This is my 60th, guys. So again, I don't know if you can see the chair back there, but I got that chair from a consignment store. I refinished it. I painted it. It was not that color. It looked nothing like that. It was flowery, and I have to one day maybe share a better picture of it where it's just kind of sitting by itself. But in the background, there's a chair. I painted it. The back, everything was brown and orangey looking. And then
Like
it's sitting on a
70s?
stage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a 60th birthday party. So,
Wow.
but the chair, like I said, it's really not doing any justice with all that stuff on it. But it's sitting on a stage. What are those platforms that they when you're getting large products delivered to you, they have them on those
Palette. A palette. A
palette.
palette. Mm-hmm.
That is a palette. I painted the palette. I wrapped it in felt and did the red carpet on it. So therefore, I had a platform to step on. Hey. So and then I did the balloons and all the other decor. So it was really really beautiful. And the picture, it doesn't. I don't know if the picture does it any justice, but hey, listen. A lot of times I'm not, like I said. I just go to work and it came out really beautiful.
Awesome.
Yes.
So is that also, I see a couple things. I see you have a neon sign in the back. Is that a neon
Yes, I
sign?
do the neon signs, yeah, and the neon numbers, the big 60, the big 40.
Oh,
I I
okay.
have
Okay.
all of that, yes, and I made the frame. I do the custom frames. I mean, like if a person hires me, and they get the deluxe, they're gonna get the bells and whistles, and I mean
Wow.
that. And to the right, you can't really see the whole thing, but there's a picture. I even did a sign and everything, just
Oh,
to make it really nice.
that is really nice. That is nice. And I think I also see a photo frame, like for picture, like photo props and things like that. Is that correct?
Yes, that's
Okay.
me back there on that picture. You can't
Oh,
see,
with the head wrap on.
honey. I was in Dubai. Well,
Oh no, shut
because
up. What you was
remember I'm retired, so I was in
you
Dubai.
hold on, wait. You see how she doing with y'all. You see how she likes to rub it in. Girl, when
Yes,
did you
I'm
go to
retired.
Dubai?
Hey, everybody, I'm
OMG.
retired. I
OMG, she
went to
was
Dubai last October. That
I
was
was at
me
work.
for
I was
eight
probably
days.
at work. Oh, how many
Yeah,
days?
I should have called you. I should have called. I should have
For
texted
what?
you.
That I was at
Yeah.
work. That, hey, I'm in Dubai.
Oh my. What was I thinking? I should have texted you. Sent a
I mean,
picture.
friends like this, y'all. I don't need no enemies. Look at her. Look at her. Oh my goodness, that is awesome, awesome, awesome. So, and I will answer the question that I forgot to answer. How did I get started as a creative? Also, it goes back to the ancestors that my grandmother, I grew up from Mississippi, and my grandmother and her friends would have, I don't know what it was called, but apparently it's called a quilting bee. Okay, so the ladies in the neighborhood would get together, get the scraps from the flour sacks and the whatever, old clothes or whatever, and they would form a quilt from the scraps, because we didn't have no money. There was no whatever, so it was like you made do with what you had, and so they created quilts from old clothes or whatever that was laying around. And so um I was the youngest. My parents were away at work, and so I was always with my grandparents, and I'm trying to take a nap, whether it's summer or whatever. They're like, young eyes, come over here and thread this needle. I was like, oh my god. So I had to go over there and thread the needle for the women in the quilting bee. And oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Let me okay. I had to thread the needle for the quilting bee ladies, and they were like, "Young eyes, come over here and thread this needle." I was like, "Oh God!" Everywhere I laid down, I had scraps of thread and all kinds of hoo ha in my hair and stuff. I was like, "This here is ooh we." But little did I know I was taking it all in, learning to be creative. And so fast forward, I also found I forgot to bring any of my projects in here. I think I got some samples, some things I had done on YouTube, but I've done little miniature quilts. Child, let me tell you, I had one day when you get that spirit of creativity, if you got to go to work, you might not end up at work that day. You might have to take off because
That's true.
one time, one day I had a spirit to create something, and so I was like, I got to do it. So that day I took off work and I went up to my crafting room and I created a quilt in one, like a little miniature quilt. I mean, it's not gonna keep you warm, but it's like a maybe 16 by 24 or maybe a little larger than that. And I was so proud of myself, and it was a Steve McNair quilt that I created, probably copyrighted pictures and stuff, so I couldn't even show you. But I felt like at that point I felt so accomplished at the end of the day because I had took something from nothing, took my time, and created something. So I was like, wow. So what you're saying, I really am looking forward to retirement because I'm looking forward to those endless days. You don't have to get up. You don't have to answer to anybody. You can stay up all night and craft because when you're in your zone, we know how it is that you don't want to stop.
Yeah.
You just want to keep going. And so when you have you got to have a job if you're not there yet. So you got to pay the bills or, save for the future, what have you. But when you're at that point and you are ready, oh my goodness, that is just something just keeps, you know, keeps you
Yes.
going. It's time. It's time.
Yes.
And so I'll put up a couple of pictures of some things. If you follow me on either one of these channels, you've seen these. But this was something I did a couple of years ago, an ornament wreath. I took ornaments and glued them together to each other and made an ornament wreath, and I hung it up on a door hanger wreath thingy. And this other thing I created everything that's in there that's DIY-ish, like the red and white Santa shoe and the wreath. I created that because I was too cheap to buy the one they had at Big Lots at the time for sale. I was like, oh, I can DIY that. Let me make that. And so I did. And so that was from probably 2017. And the motivation for the portrait is the canvas with glitter and just recycled cardboard that I learned from another one of my favorite crafters in the past, Ann Lee. And she had a video about it, and I followed her tutorial and I posted it. Now everything that I have, there is actually a video in my somewhere in the playlist. I love ornaments, pumpkins in the Halloween, not Halloween, but in the fall time. And so I didn't want to put them away when the fall season was moving into like the winter and Christmas and stuff. And so I was like, look, I got to find a way to keep these ornaments out, So I took poinsettia again, just put it on top of the ornament of the pumpkin and turned it into what I thought was a giant ornament. And so I did that. And then I have these napkin rings that I created a video for. These are like, I think, I don't know what they were, but I just added like a shower curtain ring to it and put it onto a napkin. And so when you say, we are creatives, and when you're in your zone, there's nothing that can stop you. Your creativity is flourishing.
Yes. Beautiful. And as you didn't show the Christmas tree that you did. Oh my gosh.
Oh, girl. Okay, I'm gonna have to find that because I think it's on my phone. I forgot. Let me see if I can show it, y'all.
And
I might have
guys,
to
she
just show it on
showed
my
it to
phone.
me. Guys, she showed it to me last night. I was so impressed. She had to decorate a huge tree in the atrium, and she was going to use small boxes, which she told me, which is what she told me. And somehow those boxes were discarded, and she ended up using these boxes. Oh my God, I don't want to tell you until you look at the picture. But when I tell
And
you,
for
it
some
was
of those,
absolutely beautiful.
oh,
And
thank you,
now
sis.
everybody's
Some
going to be
people
on
haven't
the edge
seen
of
it.
their okay.
Ah, look
Yeah,
at
guys.
that. Okay, I'm gonna have to try to show it from the phone. I know it's kind of janky, but I'm queen of janky. But that was the atrium here, and
Y'all look at that. Look how huge the boxes are. I absolutely love that.
so that's the atrium. And so what happened, like she said, I was using. If I can, I'll try to put the picture up in here. Give me a minute, y'all. Oh, I might not be able to do it because I got the airdrop off. Ugh. Anyway, but you saw it, and it's on my community tab on one of my channels. But anyway, so like she was saying, I had other boxes that was discarded, and I had to start over. And the principal was like, "Well, we want to use school colors." I'm like, "So that means level zero." So I told him at that point, I said, "Well, you know what? You're right. I'm going out with a bang. Pow, pow. Let me go on and do this thing." So I decided at that moment I was going to do some of my best work in case that was my last tree for that school. And so I went to Lowe's. Actually, I had some boxes in my, when you're a decorator, you got to have external storage facilities. And so I went to my storage and got some boxes and decorated them with a wrapping paper. And then some of the ones you will notice they look solid color. And so what I did was I painted them. I actually painted them. Maybe hold on, Gwen. Let me make you just temporarily. Hold
Okay.
on, so I can yeah, try to show. Okay, so yeah, that is, y'all. Yeah, so these boxes here, I had to end up painting them. They were just regular Lowe's boxes, and so I just took some paint from the Hobby Lobby store and just got a paint roller and painted three of them like a solid color, and then everybody just went crazy over it. I was like, I appreciate this, but it's really, even though it was looking good, I didn't feel like it was my absolute best work because a I had to start all back over, and I normally start decorating the Monday after Thanksgiving, and given that I had to start all back over, I was a little delayed in getting everything done. People kept coming by. You still decorating? You're not supposed to bother you, be messing with you. I'm like, would you get on away from here? And so I was a little behind, but once everything was done, everybody seemed to love it. And I was a little behind too because um, right at the Thanksgiving, we had something to happen in my family that I was not prepared for, and so it took me a little longer to kind of get my mojo going to, decorate because I was not in the decorating mood. But yeah, so thank you so very much for spotlighting that for me as well. Let's see, I got some more questions. I know it's Saturday, other people have things to do. They're out trying to finish their holiday shopping. And I know you got an event later. What is this outfit you got on, ma'am? I know we said it's the holidays, but what do you have on?
Okay, guys. Now listen. All right, listen. Now, I wish I had made my own shirt, my ugly shirt. I'm headed to an ugly sweater. It may be a contest, but I'm not in it because I know I won't win. I may look silly. I almost look like a pumpkin or something, but I don't know. But listen, and listen, it has a hood, and isn't this cute? You don't like it?
It's interesting, sis.
Yes,
You gonna wear that out in the street? You going out in the street like that? You gonna put a
yes. And
coat on?
I told my sister-in-law. Yeah, I told my sister-in-law I will be at the party with bells on.
Okay,
Can you hear the
okay.
bells?
I do, I do. I think we both have
Do
the
you
same
think I have a
idea.
chance?
Ma'am, I just want you
Yes.
to just
Okay.
sit on the sidelines and I think you'd be disqualified. I think you it's a conflict of interest. So I'm just gonna say you if they let you participate, ma'am, go ahead.
I think it's cute.
Oh, it's so cute. It
I
is
bet
so
you. Listen, I can't see all the audience, but if there's anyone in the audience who likes my sweater, please give us a thumbs up. Let's.
Okay, hold on, y'all. Wait. Okay, she
Oh,
committed. She committed. Okay, she committed, y'all. She went for it. She went for it. She said, "Rich Roots in the
ah,
building." She said, "Don't encourage her. Don't encourage her, Roots. Don't encourage her." Rich Roots is in the building, and she
thank
is
you,
one of the
Rich.
ladies. Yeah, she's also one of the ladies who participates with us in the Kinks and Drinks. So we did the holiday hauling with the beauty girls last week. So that video is
Can't wait
also
to check
linked
you
down
out.
in my description box. So everybody with the channel that I'm aware of, I am going to link everybody in here. Yo, I thought I cut my notifications off. My family been going buck wild in
Mm.
this family group chat, child. I don't want to block them, but what? Okay, I'm telling you, yes. Okay, y'all, hold on. Give me, child. I know, and that's the one who watches. I know she watches my channel. She know I'm live. Ain't he? Stop
Yep,
texting me. Get the
yep,
thing.
yep.
Get it? And stop texting me. Yes, I like it.
She like my sweater.
No, no, she okay. Let me full disclosure. My auntie's at Walmart right now. Okay, she's getting something for somebody for me, and she's sending me pictures of it. I'd already told her what I wanted. Okay, ma'am. Yes, I like it. This is the thing. This is what she's looking for shopping for right here, y'all. Up in the Walmart. I don't know if you can see it. She getting a like a I don't know some kind of lounge wear. Ain't she? If you watching, yes, but get the pink one, please.
That's
But yeah,
funny.
Rich Roots is again, like I was saying, Rich Roots is one of the ladies, and so we do live streams, and she's one of the ladies. So Roots, don't encourage her. And she's calling me on the phone. Hold on, y'all. I thought I had turned the one moment, y'all. One moment. While I take this call, ma'am, will you go ahead and tell them about any upcoming projects that you have? Okay.
Okay, so an upcoming project I have is I'm doing a winter wonderland baby shower on January 20th. So I'm in the process of prepping for that, and a lot of work, a lot of spray painting, and I'll be making some props and things like that. So I'm really excited about that. The bride, I'm sorry, well she'll be a bride as well. Really excited about that project. It'll be my first time doing a huge project of that caliber. So really excited about that. Winter White.
Awesome. Awesome. That is awesome. So thank you for sharing and allowing me that moment with my aunt. I'm like, lady, I am on live. Did you forget? Okay. Okay. So Rich Root says, oh wow, that's gonna be a real nice winter wonderland. I know you're
Yes,
gonna
yes.
take pictures. Make sure that you all follow her on socials and here on YouTube. She got two channels. We're gonna work that out. And so she will probably post between her YouTube channels and her social media. She stays busy, but she still finds the time to post her work. And so, because I throw some of the work and share it with y'all. So she's got on her YouTube, she got two different YouTube channels, and she does have tutorials. I mean, she's the bomb. We worked together for a long time, and she was, I won't say fearful, but when you don't know, you're just getting started. She was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like, sis, I got you. I got you. And so she's posting and she's editing now. I'm so proud that she is doing her thing all over. And I just look forward to just seeing her grow in this movement right here, right now.
Can I share with them my name, where I got my name from?
Okay, sure. Hold on, let me see if I got it in here. Did I
Oh,
put
never
it in
mind.
here?
Oh,
Yeah.
never.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Come on.
So, guys, I remember again, was this really 20 years ago or maybe 15? No, it had to be at least 15 years ago. I'm not sure when we talked about the name. But I was doing bottles. Actually, don't worry. When we come on, you guys will get a chance to see a lot of the things that we do because we're going to craft together. So, you guys are going to have a whole lot of fun hanging out with us. But I was doing designing bottles, decorating them. And I said, oh, that'd be cool to call them popping bottles. Because, we all, I mean, well, I can't say everybody like to pop bottles, but some people do. So, yes, I called them popping bottles. But what we realized is that I was doing so many things. I was doing, oh, thank you. She likes my Christmas outfit. Yes. Oh, it's too cute to be ugly, though. Yeah, I won't win. I know. I know. But so anyway, so I went down and talked to her during our lunch break because I used to love to bounce ideas off of her back. And so she said, I said, gosh, I said, but I do so many things. I find myself being so creative because remember, my slogan is gifted hands for all your
Oh, you're the
demands. Okay.
man.
That's my slogan. So I'm just doing all this stuff. So, but anyway, she said, well, since you're so creative, why not just call it Poppin' Creations? I was like, oh my gosh, that's it. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, because I felt like, at that time I was on YouTube and I was learning about branding and things like that. And I didn't want her to be pigeonholed into just bottles because once she really got started, I didn't want it to be that now midstream, we got to change from popping bottles to something different. So I'm like, well, hey, you do so much. I used to call her Gwen Hands too. I wish you had a jacket to show or something, but she does a lot of, I would say, custom premium cutting. Okay, I might not be saying the right way, but I call her Gwen Hands because baby, she'll take a jacket and rip that thing up, and it's like, OMG, looks like you done bought it from some high-end boutique.
Yeah.
Okay. So but yeah, I didn't want her to be pigeonholed to have to change. And so I thought, well, Poppin Creations, and because now
Yeah.
it just works, fast forward all
It's
these years.
perfect. Yes. Yes, it's
Mhm.
perfect. I hate I didn't send you a picture, but it is on my Instagram
Okay, well, you
page.
can follow her. That's her Instagram handle right here at Poppin Creations _, and you can see some of her work. Just scroll her feed and look at some of the work that she has done. Amazing. Amazing. All right, guys, we are 41 minutes past the hour. And so we're going to move on to the next question. Your favorite way to create? Like, what's your favorite? If you're going to take the day, well, you ain't got to take the day off. If you were going to just wake up and craft, what is your favorite way, your favorite thing? What do you do? What's your favorite?
One of my favorites is designing jackets. Do it, and can I show you guys? I have one right here. Can I
Sure,
step
please.
away? Yeah.
Yes,
So
yes, yes, y'all.
yes. Oh gosh, give me a second. It's right here, guys. Right here.
Okay. So while she's going, look at her. Look at her. She read. I think she's in her creative laboratory right here, right there, where she makes all the magic happens. And inside those bins, I'm nosy. I already know what's in there. It's like t-shirts. So here she is. She's back.
So, oh, I don't know if they can hear me, so let me put this.
They hear you. Hmm.
You guys can hear me. I'm sorry.
Yes. Hmm.
So, like when I start, if I'm working on hoodies or jackets or anything, and especially if I'm making it for myself, I get real excited. Okay, because sometimes I get things and it may be my size. But so I'm working on this jacket. Can you guys see it?
Hold on. Let me
Oh,
make you big. Let me make myself. Let me take myself out.
so this is a jacket that I'm doing. Uh, yes, and it's just a vinyl jacket, and I put the image here, and then I added the little cone, and then Poppin Creations. I'm sorry, I'm not pointing well. And then these are puff letters. They protrude from the jacket, so they're real puffy. And then of course and then I did the elbow patches. So when I tell you, I don't know what this lint or something, then my logo, and then the because I love unks. But so what my most excitement is when I'm designing jackets or images. I like to go all out sometimes and be over the top. So that's I get real excited when I'm doing that. Sometimes it keeps me up all night trying to decide what am I going to put on there next.
Okay, that is nice. That is really, really nice. So, one of your favorite ways to create your things to create would be, like you said, the jacket. So, I think
Designing.
designing.
Hmm.
Okay,
Hmm.
and that is beautiful. Are we looking forward to you sharing some of the ways that you create those as well? We ain't trying to get all your trade secrets, but we do look forward to whatever you're willing to share with us. And so, I think for me to answer that question myself, because I still work or whatever, but work has managed to pull a lot out of me. So I share a lot of my creativity at work. But if I'm home right now, I think one of the best things I enjoy doing is creating tumblers, and that's a conversation that Gwen and I have had. I'm drinking from a tumbler that I created right now. It's a whole long conversation, but oh, I'm sorry, Gwen. Let me get you off the spotlight and put myself over here. Okay. Uh, I enjoy creating tumblers, and this is one that I created, and this is. If you know me in real life, this is Jay Lee's barbecue sauce. Now I got sent some Jay Lee's barbecue sauce. was it 2020, February 2020. My friend and the other friend in the DMV sent me. It was like she was celebrating Black-owned businesses, and she and her husband just sponsored my channel for the entire month with all Black-owned businesses and their products. And so one of the things she sent to me was Jay Lee's barbecue sauce, and he's out of Biloxi, Mississippi, and I'll link his channel, his business below. I love it. And so Mr. Lee and I stay in constant contact. And so I forgot what we were talking about one day on Instagram, and I showed him. He was like, "Look, you need to make those. You can sell them. You can make them to sell." I was like, "What?" So I'm not doing that, but this is just the first one that I created, and so I enjoy, to answer the question, making tumblers. I make them for so many different things. The way it happened was I was in one of the craft stores one day, and I got this vision. I'm a Christian, and so God gave me this vision, and if you know me, you've heard the story. Gave me this vision to say, start creating tumblers. Now, at the time, I didn't have any tumbler equipment, no tumbler experience or anything, but I was like, what? You want me to do what? And so I was in the store. I bought one of the tumblers in one of the crafting stores, ordered the heat thing, heat press, tumbler, what you cook it in, thing. And so I made my first tumbler, and within a month, that took off, and I had paid for all of the equipment that I had was making for. So just the short answer, my favorite things right now, I create the design and I make the tumblers. Now, a funny story about that. I have an uncle that I often mentioned in some of my videos. And just to keep it brief, he passed away suddenly on November 17th. I was on the park, I was at work on the sidewalk doing dismissal duty, and I got the phone call, and I was rocked. Okay. But he offered me so much business advice because he was also retired. He retired December 2020. And so he had at least 3 years, almost 3 years of retirement time, which is why I'm so proponent of such a proponent of people enjoy life. You know what I'm saying? Get out and enjoy. So my uncle would be like, "Look, how much you charging for them tumblers?" I was like, I told him, Uncle, and then he's like, "Oh, you need to charge more." I'm like, "What, Uncle? I don't want to rip the people." Well, if your equipment go down, something happens, who you gonna have to fix it? I'm like, well, yeah, you're right. So all those little nuggets, my uncle would always talk to me, and we found out after the fact he was always just helping so many different people. And so his legacy will live on through me. And when I'm crafting and doing business and retired, I will always think of my uncle. So thank you for giving me that moment to share. So Gwen, are you back in here?
I'm
Okay, let me
here.
get Gwen. All right, yay. Let me get Miss Gwen. Let me see. Somebody got a comment to right here. We have, let's see. Rich Root says, come through, popping. Okay, don't encourage her to show off. I'm still working.
Thank you, Rich
Okay,
Roots.
I ain't no hater. I am not a hater. Anita W says, happy holidays to all. I have enjoyed this live. You all have motivated me to start crafting again. Sorry, I have to leave to go finish some shopping. We know, but thank you. Anita, this is why we are doing this, because we want to serve as a motivation for other people. We want to be like the Saturday morning cartoon that we used to watch as a kid. We would get up early, watch the Saturday morning cartoon. That's what we want to bring. So that's so interesting that you're saying that, because we want to be the Saturday morning cartoons for adults so that you can craft along with us. And if you are someone who wants to join, if we announce we're going to get everything from the Dollar Tree, get the canvas, get the this, get that, and you go out and get the supplies, we're going to craft live together. And so we are excited about that. So thank you, Anita, for
Thank
joining.
you, Anita. Yeah.
Yes, Rich Roots is saying, Anita, enjoy your day. And look at Roots. Oh, look at the avatar. Oh, look at Roots.
That's
Come on,
beautiful.
Roots. Okay. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so we want to keep this under an hour. So we're gonna keep pushing through. We had a couple more questions. I mean, some things I had to ask her. You are absolutely welcome. Absolutely. Let me see. Where are we? Because yeah, I'm doing this on StreamYard, and this is not a paid promotion, but we both use StreamYard, and I've used StreamYard for a few years now. I love it. It's the easiest way to live stream, and Gwen can attest to you how easy it was to get set up.
Mm-hmm.
I walked her through it over the phone. She is now streaming to her destination. When I was streaming with my ladies from Kingston Drinks, we had a little snafu. And what we discovered, Gwen and I discovered, I think my ladies were either on a phone and maybe a tablet, but I think you can set your destination through a tablet, but you have to select your destination. Once I give, as the producer of the show, if I'm sharing with you, inviting you as a guest, you still have to, when you come into the broadcast, you have to click that you want to share it to your destination and then be logged into your stream. It's not hard at all, but it's just some little steps that we have to take to make sure. And I want to make sure that we got it right, because I'm a proponent to share and helping each other. That I want everybody who's ever coming onto this show to get credit. Back in the day before StreamYard expanded to where, you could stream to your channels, it used to be only the host would get the watch time. That sounds like a lot of hoo-ha to people who don't really into the YouTube thing. But if you're on YouTube, you want to get the watch credit, the hours and eyeballs on your channel, so that if you can monetize or whatever it is that you want to do. So I'm not selfish like that. And so I want everybody to get their watch time and take it to wherever they need to take it to. We got one other question comment here. Okay, yes, I was on the phone. Yes, so absolutely. And I was so stressed out about it, because I wanted everybody to get it. And so we didn't do a test stream in enough time. And so I think had we done it a little earlier, we would have figured out, okay, but we didn't know what we were doing. And so now we got it. So everybody in the future who wants to connect their channel, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever, all that, you can now stream up to two platforms. If I'm the host, you can stream to up to two platforms of your choice. Once you link them, StreamYard has been very safe. I haven't had any issues with them, so I absolutely love it. This is not a sponsored thing, and we're gonna talk about StreamYard in a second. I do have a thing. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, here it is right here. As a StreamYard is a company, StreamYard.com. Again, this is not sponsored, but I want to share in case you want to have your own shows and you want to get started streaming. If you got goals for 2024 to start YouTube or just to start a business and you want to reach as many audiences as you can, StreamYard has been the best platform. I was going to try to learn something else and it was too difficult. StreamYard popped up. It was like boom, and I love it. And so it's the easiest way to live stream and record. Every Sunday, the founders of StreamYard are on YouTube and they have what they call a town hall meeting, and they answer questions from newbies and seasoned people who tune in. I tune in just about every Sunday night, 8 p.m. Central. I forgot what time it is, but 8 p.m. Central they come on. So check your time zones for that. But they come on and answer any questions, any suggestions, and they are very responsive. If enough users of the platform recommend, hey, we want to do this and can we do this, they listen to the feedback and they implement, as long as it stands on their pillars of ease of use and professional live stream and something else. I forgot what it is, but they make sure that it's easy. It's so easy to get started. And so if you're interested, that is my QR code. It's a referral link. I don't know what comes with it, but I think if you sign up, you'll get $10 off and I don't know what I don't really remember. But anyway, if you're interested, so I just want to just give that full disclosure. And anybody who signs up, you also will have your own referral link when you log into the platform, and then you can share every time you go live. You can have your link already populating into your description box as well. So that's my disclosure about that. So happy holidays, y'all. Happy holidays. And this is a StreamYard feature right there as well. Okay, Miss Ma'am, let me go on to the next thing. Okay, so how can viewers who might be interested book any of your event planning services, ma'am?
Well, you can always inbox me, as they say, DM me. It took me a while to realize what DM me meant. Isn't that a shame?
Yeah,
But
direct
you can
message me. Yeah.
DM me. I am Poppin Creations. Yeah, isn't that funny? But if you DM me in my Instagram and just put your number in there, I will definitely call you back. I have a website. It's under construction, but I'm working on it. I have a web designer who's working on that. But definitely
And
just
I saw
DM
that.
Poppin Create. Huh?
I think I
You
put
saw
that in
what?
the description box. Uh-huh. And so I went to it, and so in there you will be able to um contact her. But like you said, right now it's still under construction. And so, like you said, just check her out on Instagram. Yes, ma'am. So
Yeah,
that is
I,
awesome.
I'm very easy to talk to. I'm very accommodating. I can work with you. Just give me a call. Let's talk. My goal is to help you make your dreams come true, and I mean that. So just DM me, and I'll be glad to assist you. I'm in the DMV area. I will travel, like she says. I have a van. I will load it up. Okay. I've been known to do last minute stuff. Of course, it's expedited prices to go with that. But I'm pretty much that person. Remember, gifted hands for all your demands. That is real. I usually can find a way. I make props and everything. So hey, if it's something that you need, feel free to call me or inbox me.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. And I know that she has traversed from the DMV back to the Memphis area. So I know she has van wheel travel. And then once
Yes.
again, yes, Papa Creations is a premium service. So if you got something that you want to come to life, she can help you make it. But just understand, she is a premium service. Okay.
And I do want them to know that I do have the throne chairs and the pipe and drapes and the neon numbers and the linen. I have, so if there are things like that that maybe you may be a person that want to do something yourself, I can provide that service as
So
well.
it's like a rental service. Is that what it is? Like you have it, you rent it out.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. So
They
is
can
there a
rent it, or even
deposit?
if they purchase everything. Oh, absolutely, and a contract.
Oh,
Absolutely,
oh,
I've
ain't no
done
worries,
that.
ain't no
Always.
worries.
Oh, always have a contract, guys. Always, always. Trust me, it's your best friend. I had to learn that the hard way. And again, that's a another segment. You know what I mean? That's another episode. Trust me. So we're
And
gonna
we've
learn
talked
the whole.
about this, that we want to talk about things that we've learned along the way. We're not experts, but we are willing to share what we know and things we've learned the hard way so that we can help someone else who don't fall to the pitfalls of, getting started and things like that. And I learned a lot from her as well because she is retired and she's had time to get some of that extra experience out on the ground running. And so I appreciate the knowledge that she lends me as well.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, y'all. So let's see. I think okay, so that's the final uh thing, but I do have as Rich Roots likes to she knows, I like to put people on the hot seat with a random question. It's nothing bad, nothing bad. So, ma'am, you ready for the controversial question?
Yes.
What is your favorite craft store?
Ooh. Ooh, that's a good one right there. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna say
We got some options scrolling beneath on the ticker. We got some options, but you're free to choose something else. That's pretty much the
I'm gonna say
mainstream.
honestly, it would be in my best interest to say Amazon.
Okay, okay. Oh,
um,
okay.
yes, I that's probably where I do the majority of my shopping, and because recently I became an Amazon influencer, so I would think that I would definitely say Amazon. You know what I mean, guys? Yes, Amazon
Yeah.
it is.
Awesome, awesome.
Yes,
Okay.
Amazon has everything.
It does,
Yes.
and they will deliver quickly. So I will go as also I'll put myself in the hot seat as well. I'm not going to do to you what I'm not willing to do. Uh, Favorite craft store, as she mentioned, we are both Amazon influencers, and so I know a lot of other ladies. Rich Roots, I know she's an Amazon influencer. So going into 2024, we want to just get up off our duffs and keep it moving with the Amazon influencer. Networking and things like that, sales, because it's worldwide. There's no competition. Like Gwen and I, we both do some of the same things, and she's my sister, and we never felt any type of competition. I will help her, she will help me, and I trust her 100%. And that's not easy for me because I don't trust everybody. Mm-mm.
Oh,
But to get back to my thing, favorite craft store. Now, yes, I am an Amazon influencer, and sometimes I love like waking up in the middle of the night, ordering stuff in my sleep, and then the boxes come, and the mailman is like, "What is this? I don't know. What is in the box?" But if I had to choose, and on this hot seat, I'm gonna go out and say I'll address each one. Amazon got everything, but sometimes I need stuff like right now. So Hobby Lobby, I love Hobby Lobby. You go in there, it's like the Sephora of crafting. You know, you feel like, oh, it's so bougie up in here. It's just the way it's made. It just feels like it's fancy. You know, all the glam stuff. It's like pow right there.
Yes.
And then when I go into Michael's is more like Ulta. You know, it's like, okay, it's calm. You can walk in there, you don't feel threatened by the environment or whatever. It feels like you can go in and shop, find all your crafting needs. And Joann's, we just have a few Joann locations here, not really close to me, so I don't really go into Joann's as much. But I used to shop Joann when it was closer to my job, and then they moved somewhere and I couldn't go there. So if I had to choose, all are great, but I would choose Michael's. And I say Michael's because on Sunday mornings you got the new circular out and you can look and see what's on sale. You got a coupon, you can wake up. Now Hobby Lobby ain't open on Sunday, so I can't get my crafting fix at Hobby Lobby on a Sunday. So it's between Michael's and Joann, but I definitely am leaning more towards the Michael's. I was up in there one time, one Sunday. I went up in there trying. They were trying to hire me. I'm like, I'm just up in here to get some things. I ain't trying to work. I already got a job. I'm trying to get rid of. You want to hire me? But Gwen and I talked about that. But that was just again how she says your gifts will make room for you. Can you imagine me working up in a crafting store? Would I bring any money home? Is what I want to know. So if you're out there and you're a crafter, do you have a preference, whether it's Amazon, Hobby Lobby, Joann's, or Michael's, or something different in your area?
You left out the Dollar Tree.
Oh my goodness. Oh yes. How could we forget? Oh yes. Oh, sorry, Dollar Tree. Sorry, Dollar Tree.
Sorry,
You're in
Dollar
there. So yeah. Let me go see if I can let me try to correct my faux pas. Hold on, y'all. Hold
Dollar
the
Tree.
line.
We got you, Dollar
Ooh,
Tree. We got
Dollar Tree. Let's put the Dollar Tree up in here. The $1.25 tree.
you. Yes.
Sorry, Dollar Tree. Well, yeah, thank you. See, I didn't run these questions by her, so you know I didn't. So because now she done put me on the spot, put Dollar Tree. Yes, or the Dollar Tree. Okay, Dollar Tree is in there. And once again, StreamYard, I was able to edit that thing and make it work. Okay. So I am a producer. And my girl's like, do you produce for other people? Yeah, show you right. Yes. It ain't cheap. But it's an experience and something I love because my background, I forgot to tell y'all there is a my undergraduate is in communications. My master's degree is in library science. So it's fusing everything that I do together. And again, my gift made room for me. And you don't have to have a degree to be a YouTuber or anything like that. But it's just my passion is just coming to fruition, and I'm looking forward to the journey and retirement. So we got a couple more comments here. Let's see. Oh, about that contract. Ruth said she's standing on business, baby, like these young folks be saying. She's standing on business. Okay.
Business.
Don't come,
Business.
don't, don't come around here. She on that business. Okay.
I like it.
Rich Ruth said Amazon. Okay. Ruth says Amazon. And she said, yes, all love. And Miss Debbie Pointer says, I worked at Michael's after retiring to pay for yarn. Oh, Miss Debbie, I understand. Listen, Miss Debbie, I understand. Trust and believe. Because I'm wondering, will I bring a check home or will I just turn it right over to? I got stuff stacked up in the back. Payday come. I got to pay off my loan over at the Michael's place because I done bought too much. Okay. So
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
looking forward to retirement. So I thank y'all. Ruth, anybody, y'all got any other comments or questions? Because it's Saturday and we know it's the holidays and people got things to do. So as we get ready to wrap up, uh no, you would okay, thank you, because you were paying off yarn, okay? Oh man, we need that check. Sign it over to us, okay? Pay to the order of Michael. Turn it over to us because you just working here to buy stuff. I couldn't handle it. I don't think I could handle it. Every time I go into Michael's and buy something, this nice little lady, do you want a Michael's credit card? No, ma'am, I do not. Let me cash and carry and get on up
No.
out of here. Do they do that
Right.
to you? No, ma'am, I
Yes.
don't want it. Thank you. I don't want it because I would run that thing up. I'm like, oh, got to charge it. And I don't want to go into debt to craft. Okay. No, I don't. So our final question or final thing is, I think you may have touched in on it, and we're around Robin, and then we're gonna close out so we can really let the people go on and enjoy the rest of their Saturday. So your 2024 goals. What do you have? Anything in specific that you plan to do? Y'all in the audience want to do for 2024,
Is this for the people in the audience as
and
well?
you as well. They can chime in the
Okay.
comments.
I'm going to attend a trade show. I've already signed up. It's business expo, and I am so looking forward to it. I just have to decide if I'm going to go as a vendor or as a person who's looking for manufacturing, because I am also an inventor, and that's a whole nother episode. So the trade show, I think, will be a great avenue for me to kind of help get my brand out there and my invention. It'll be coming in the mail in a couple of weeks. I can't wait to share it with you guys. So that's
You'll
one of
see
my
it
goals.
here. Mhm.
Yes, you're gonna see it first here, live, right here. Yes. So get ready because I'm so excited about it. Yes, patent and everything.
Look,
Yes.
that girl, she's standing on what you say. What Ruth say? What you say, Ruth? You said she's standing on business. Okay,
Yes.
she is
Yes.
standing on business. She ain't playing around. She got the time and she's doing what she needs to do, and she's standing on business. And we love that. We love that. So to answer the question myself, my goal for 2024, of course, is to do better with everything, and in that, in terms of friendships, cultivate the friendships that I have, and spend time with family, because family time is very important to me. And on a perspective of goals and crafting and things like that, or business, I want to get out of my head. You know what I'm saying? I'm a dreamer. Sometimes I can daydream and then I don't get up and do things. Even though it seems like I create a lot, do a lot, sometimes I just don't. And so I want to push myself. And I know this one over here is going to make sure that I get off my duff and get it done. But I want to do more and then just put it out there, do more, generate more income, because I'm about to possibly retire. And so I really want to grow my business as well, update my website, because it is laying over there snoozing. Okay, just cobwebs on it. But we want to stay accountable with each other. And I want her to be my accountability partner to help me and help each other to accomplish our goals. And so to get right back really quickly, Debbie Pointer said they kept trying to make her a manager. They didn't understand retired, meaning I ain't got no regular job. I don't want to answer no clock. I don't want to punch in. Okay.
Right.
And Rich Roots said I'm purchasing my first investment property.
Yay!
Yay. That is
Congratulations.
fantastic. We love
Yes.
that. We love that. Thank you, Rich Roots, for sharing that. And so that investment property, that multiple stream of income, that is beautiful. I love it. So congratulations to you, and we wish you much success on that. All right. If there's nothing else, we are going to get ready to get out of here. And we want to wish everybody a happy holidays. And thank you for joining us tonight. Make sure that you subscribe to both channels. Everybody's going to have the link below, all of that. Reach out to Poppin Creations if you need some event planning and things like that. She is the go-to. She the GOAT. Okay. She is the GOAT. All right. Um, I did a little closeout, y'all. I don't know if it's gonna come because child, this is a lot. But it's janky, it's still janky, but it's really easy to get this done. So we do appreciate everyone for joining. And with that, we are going to get out of here. This is episode number. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this right. Episode number 1, and we are signing out. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, y'all. Good night, y'all. Bye bye.